Get out my special ops suit, Jody.
It looks like a fancy party is about to start. This kind of party is a first for me. Mr. President?
Okay, let's party! Welcome to the White House.
Mr. President, look! A UFO! Oh, my first UFO! I'm tickled to death. I'll bet there's some aliens inside. Destroy the UFO and capture the aliens. Did you know that UFO stands for Unidentified Flying Object? The people outside look really scary, Mr. President. Mr. President, escape via the Eagle Star in the underground base. Now I'll open the entryway to the underground base. Please give your guests some face time with the Commander-in-Chief. Get real! Is that an alien? Mr. President, the alien has been brought down. Now you've captured him. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. President. Enter the underground base using this oversized back door here. The enemy are just lowly foot soldiers. Even if they aim at you and fire, they're no match for your special heavy mobile armor.
I'll be back.
How do you like me now?
Have you forgotten your American soul?
Ah! Dad! Sorry! Forgive me!
Mr. President, the Eagle Star is beyond here. Get going before the enemy chases after you. Proceed ahead while destroying anything that stands in your way. Switching over your weapons, depending on the situation, is the main key to fighting. Try out the weapons in your backpack as you like. Mr. President, there's an aircraft hangar beyond this passageway. Now let's hurry. The aircraft hangar is behind the barrier. I'll open the barrier now. Please wait a moment. Whoa, something quite dangerous awaits. But with missiles of that caliber, if you aim and fire, you should be able to easily shoot them down. Mr. President. The barrier has been opened. Air Force One's launch preparations will be complete soon. Well, looky here. More guests. Well, I guess they won't be voting for you next term.
Mr. President, the enemy is taking aim at Air Force One. Please be careful. Mr. President, the damage to Air Force One is getting fierce. If you have no intention of defending it, it will take off without you.
Just another day at the Oval Office, huh, Mr. President? Welcome to Air Force One. The coup d'etat army that target areas that the enemy force target areas where enemy forces are destroy all target areas. This mission goes by Metropolitan Recapture Operation from Cisco Sighted Road. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President. Mr. President, how's the skydiving?
Not too bad.
San Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces. will be the starting point of our counteroffensive. And here's the starting grid.
Okay.
That's quite a gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
The gentleman in me goes off the clock at 5 p.m. And now I'm gonna take America back!
Annihilate the enemy army by destroying the target areas where the troops have amassed. Destroy all the target areas scattered throughout, and take back the town. Have even captured San Francisco's cable cars. We can't let them get away with using the symbol of this great American city. The yellow icons on your radar are designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion. Reinforcements come from the adjacent areas. When there are too many reinforcements, try attacking from another area. You could call it winning by retreating. This has been a momentous first job. The target with the spinning antenna is the enemy's communications facility. From this facility, when communications are made, large numbers of reinforcements join the battle. It's really a nuisance.
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted.
Mr. President, target areas still remain.
Patrol the vicinity area well.
Against the tough tank armor. Please don't hold back on using your weapons in your backpack.
Mr. President, the alien got away! The alien has been brought down. Now you've captured him. Device kicks into action. The time limit self-destruct device has been activated. Hurry and destroy it.
forces have usurped the building, making it a target. The building was opened 2 years ago on April 25th. It's named the Halcon Denkai China Building. Each season it's decorated with gorgeous lights. Their Christmas tree tops them all. Over 800,000 people came to see it last December. For such a long time, I've been wondering how lovely that gorgeous building would look if it were destroyed. I feel bad for the owner, but hey, let's smash the hell out of it. The other. Mr. President. The suspiciously tall targets are enemy headquarter installations. The morale of the troops is rising due to the HQ installations. Destroy the HQ facilities first and eradicate their will to fight. From a U.S. president. Nice thinking on your feet. Uh-oh, Mr. President! Could this be a thank you for destroying the area? It looks like you're going to receive a lovely present. That boy needs a presidential diet. I guess he's had too much junk food. Yeah, that did some too. Make junk food out of him, Mr. President. That boy's punishment seems to have done the trick.
Oh, you like me now?
Wow! What a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President.
Not really, Jody. Nothing to get excited about.
The enemy forces in San Francisco have been annihilated. Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Nope, we've only just begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
Operating out of a massive helicopter base, the target area terrain is sure to be confusingly fierce. Because please watch your steps so you don't fall into the 1-mile-deep ravine. Use artillery with long... This mission goes by the call name... Operation Arizona, Blood and Gunpowder Smoke. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Sample this.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything. Except the smell of blood and gun smoke. All right, let's rock and roll!
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with a don't look down joke, please. Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted. Blind spot isn't normally discovered. Now that's what I call insight, sir. Mr. President, there are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too. Mr. President, the alien has been brought down. Now you've captured him.
It's a tiny target area, huh? Almost like a bird's nest? Too bad you don't have any bird seed. I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead. Mr. President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? Then you can die for Sir Richard.
Sir Richard? What? Has he been knighted?
Going up against jokers like this is so tiring. I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
Where that came from. I'll lay my life down for Sir Richard.
a gander at the heroic dive down to the Colorado River. California Bay. Nah, actually they'll get stuck in the Hoover Dam. The enemy has been annihilated. Finally, peace will be brought to Arizona. War really doesn't suit these lovely surroundings.
Jody, nor someone as lovely as you.
Sure, whatever. Nice work, Mr. President.
On the prison island Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy force is setting up a huge electromagnetic Alcatraz cannon to combat terrorism. All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the West Coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check.
By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its operation.
The current is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean. Aim to destroy the Alcatraz cannon. This mission goes by the call name Smash the Island Prison. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Enemy forces occupy Alcatraz Island.
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz cannon.
How original. Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
Stop and surrender, Metal Wolf.
Surrender?
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back west coast.
Will it now? Not if I zap it first.
Mr. President,
The Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
I'm on the move. I'll smash it faster than a Florida recount.
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf, as seen from the air. He's trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast. DNN is coming to you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President.
Oh no! The inhumanly cruel Metal Wolf has attacked our news helicopter!
The energy recharge rate of the Alcatraz cannon is rising. If you destroy the energy devices in the target areas, you can decrease the amount of available power. With overwhelming firepower. The energy tanks in the surrounding area are a key part to the Alcatraz cannon. Please destroy everything before the energy recharges. Recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President.
Decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect.
Shifting to self-destruct mode.
Wait a minute. Before Metal Wolf could seize the area, under military orders, the soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon. Simply amazing! The U.S. military gets the job done no matter what.
That confused journalist better double-check his facts.
Today, once again, U.S. military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf, because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Talk about biased reporting. It's exhausting to listen to. But at least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work, Mr. President.
The enemy force is apparently carrying out covert military campaigns based in a ghost town in the Phoenix suburb. The radar jamming facility for their secret defense is set up in the town. Metal Wolf's radar could be jammed. Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and avoid surprise attacks from the enemy. This mission goes by the call name My Darling Clementine Operation. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President. This place is pretty run down. Like a town in an old western. A radar jamming station is located here. The number of target areas and enemies seem limited. Let's mop this area up ASAP.
Jody, sorry, but these guys might slow me down.
Huh?
Major, Michael Wilson.
You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
Whatever. This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted.
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're
Major!
Shock!
How'd you let him get you?
taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy with stealth capabilities cannot be picked up due to radar trouble. How about we make a fresh start by destroying the enemy's radar jamming facility?
How stupid!
I never thought you'd take on your former units. Have you lost your compassion and dignity?
circulation.
The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. One special mobile armor enemy is left. Now the stealth portion of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning.
Brought down. Now you've captured him.
You trade your pride to save your own neck? I never figured you for that.
Special mobile armor units have been put 6 feet under, Town Marshal. How's it feel to be an Old West hero?
Not too good. I'm not the hero type. I'm just doing my job as president.
The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund the resistance. While the number of soldiers equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they are no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas in the town. This mission goes by the call name Bring Fashion Back to the Streets. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Enemy explosive devices are planted all over the city of Beverly Hills. Destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Roger that.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. What you're looking at is the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf as seen from the air. Just what will become of Beverly Hills and its stately mansions where the streets smell of money? Stay tuned as this camera and I bring you all the news you want to know.
Not him again.
Embed that journalist in the ground.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Bombs have been laid out all over town. Clean up the bombs while destroying the radar jamming station. That's a radar jamming station. If you destroy it, the bombs will surely show up on radar.
Oh, Lord! The National Guard troops have been defeated. Metal Wolf has annihilated the troops and plans to capture Beverly Hills. His endgame must be money. This could be the world's biggest heist.
Finally, the bombs are showing up on radar, but not well enough.
My fellow viewers, please rest at ease. For I, Peter McDonald, have somehow managed to escape. I'll return to the action in another helicopter.
Carelessly, it will detonate. Destroy it from a safe distance.
This looks promising. The pride of the U.S. military. Blackhawks raise their ugly heads.
If approached carelessly, it will detonate. Don't be so lax.
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted.
Superstar, Money Money Gold. What business does Metal Wolf have with a $3.2 billion man? Maybe he's going to take out a loan. Destroying the mansion. Add destruction of personal property to the breaking and entering charges. The U.S. Constitution is downright powerless against Metal Wolf's evil.
Mr. President, the alien got away.
the town.
Has control of the entire town. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
I'm sure those wealthy fat cats will repair the damage, making their homes even more beautiful than before. Nice work, Mr. President.
The enemy force sends out over 1,000 citizens a day from Miami, trafficking them into overseas white slavery. The command cruiser moored on the coast directs troops in the Atlantic. It has long-range, high-powered missiles on board. Stay on constant guard. Many helicopters join the defense. Concentrate your attacks on intercepting these cannonballs. The objective is the destruction of all target areas and the command cruiser. This mission goes by the call name A Lovely and Clear Sea Once More. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Enemy forces occupy Miami Beach. That battle cruiser is the command ship, directing the Atlantic Ocean troops in this area. Attack the cruiser and the coup d'etat forces, leisurely enjoying their holiday. And sink them to the bottom of this grand ocean.
Copy that. For their sakes, I hope they enjoyed their last R&R.
The Navy cruiser will fire powerful long-range missiles. You'll need constant warning, Mr. President. Bombers are approaching. Be on alert. The long-range missiles from that Navy cruiser are on a collision course. Please do not be caught off guard.
Good luck, Mr. President. A UFO has been sighted.
Are approaching. Watch out for aerial attacks.
Mr. President, the alien got away. Its butt is kind of fat, huh?
That's far enough, Metal Wolf.
That voice, is that the Eagle of the Atlantic, Brigadier General Robert Forrester?
Your former commander.
Metal Wolf, I don't know what you're up to. Or who is inside of there. But I can tell you this. You're public enemy number one.
Going head-to-head with this kind of...
Mr. President, the alien hit!
Sectors 1 through 5 are flooded. Repair crew, get on the scene! Do not with sailors! Abandon your post! Hurry and escape! Grab any wounded and run!
General, you run away too!
We military men will never be cowardly lambs. We're brave lions until the end. Now carry out your duty. Carry out your own justice. Farewell, General!
Mr. President, the battle cruiser has sunk. Now the beach will be crowded with vacationers once again.
Yeah, for those who survived.
Great going, Mr. President.
The enemy force has concentrated strength in the center of Chicago. Intelligence's most educated guess is that the purpose is to re-educate the citizens and strengthen their support for the Vice President. Though there are many target areas, it is possible to annihilate the enemy by effectively using the train to move from building to building. Destroy the target areas and let the citizens wake up to their town with its tranquility restored. This mission goes by the call name Chicago Daybreak. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Enemy forces occupy Chicago. Destroy all the target areas and liberate the town of Chicago.
Copy that.
Well, if it isn't the heinous terrorist, public enemy number one, Richard! Oh, you've done excellent work, Michael. How about a reward to show my appreciation? Poison gas will annihilate the city in 5 minutes. And Metal Wolf will be blamed for the slaughter of Chicago. Have a nice day. Or not, Michael.
Each target area has started up their poison gas controls. If the density of the poison gas exceeds 181 parts per million, human death is guaranteed. Destroy the target areas before the density reaches 181 ppm. What's that?
Coming to you live from the skies over Chicago, this is DNN's Peter McDonald. Using poison gas as his weapon of choice, Metal Wolf seeks to obliterate the city of Chicago. That coward! Even cruelty has a limit. But rest assured, I have faith that the U.S. military will put a stop to this.
That journalist is up to his old misinformed tricks again.
Please hurry, Mr. President.
Density has gone down, but don't let... What's that? Mr. President, that's a tank filled with poisonous gas neutralizer. The soldiers must be tired if they left that out in such an obvious place.
A UFO has been sighted.
There are 5 target areas remaining. Hurry on to the next one, Mr. President. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
The density of poison gas in the city has already exceeded 50 parts per million. Metal Wolf is a villain down to his last mecha bolt. Not again! Another dire blow to the military. The military only has 3 operating bases left. A fatal density in another 3 minutes. Metal Wolf won't even give us enough time to make instant noodles.
That journalist is always a day late and $1 short. Hurry up, Mr. President. 1 target area remains. The final spot, Mr. President.
Mr. President, the alien got away. Its skin is really soft and shiny. Oh, I'm green with envy. Mr. President, the alien has been brought down. Now you've captured him.
of the city and its rivers. Seeing it open is quite a sight, but if we can't cross, we'll be in a jam. Hurry up! President? Wow, you barely made it!
An utter nightmare. The U.S. military has been demolished once again by Metal Wolf. However, his plan to gas the town ended in failure. Could it be that the hand of God reached down to save us? Uh-oh. I've just looked into the eyes of Metal Wolf. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Huh. I'll say one thing for the guy. At least his misreporting is consistent.
As long as the city is safe, who cares?
The enemy army has dried up the nation's resources and put the people on a rationing system to construct a spaceplane launch and landing base in Houston. React swiftly as paratrooper reinforcements are predicted to be dropped in from Super Assault heavy attack helicopters that defend the skies and the base. The objective is total destruction of all target areas and the Super Assault heavy attack Elijah 1 helicopter. This mission goes by the call name Winner Takes All, Elijah 1 versus Metal Wolf. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. I'm coming to you live today from a U.S. military base in the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Scarce natural resources sent from the Spaceplane Center are collected and kept here. The U.S. military is collectively managing these goods under martial law. Acting as the defense for this area is this Super Assault Heavy Attack Elijah 1 helicopter. Take a look at this firepower. 44mm M197 anti-aircraft guns, 80mm Bofors anti-aircraft cannons, two 10mm grenade launchers, and finally 12 missile containers. In addition to this heavy arsenal, it has the capacity to hold over 100 soldiers. A veritable flying fortress. As long as the Elijah 1 is on the scene, Metal Wolf get off so easily.
Hey, Mr. Newsman! You rang?
parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land. Destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
Those must be some new kinds of weapons. They're being dropped one after another from the Elijah One. Metal Wolf will have no choice but to deal with this firepower. Sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other.
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted.
With Metal Wolf's fierce assault, the damage to the Elijah One has become intense.
That device seems to have improved the guidance function performance of the smart bomb, Mr. President.
The Elijah One's armor plating has taken an awful beating. What's this? The Super Assault Elijah One helicopter. The helicopter the military said could never be shot down. This aerial fortress has been destroyed by one single foe dressed in mobile attack armor. But I will never give up hope, and hope will never yield to violence. I believe in American justice and my journalistic convictions. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Hey, Mr. Journalist! Take a good long look. I think it's time for a new pen.
The enemy force experiments on the people of New York with unmanned super weaponry. It treats the 8 million citizens who run about trying to escape like guinea pigs. Information has been obtained that energy power stations are supplying the massive weaponry. Before taking the huge weapons head-on, destroy the energy supply facilities. The objective is the destruction of all target areas and the massive arms. This mission goes by the call name Operation We Love NYC. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President. Enemy forces occupy New York City. The coup d'etat forces are experimenting with an unmanned super weapon to suppress the townspeople. Destroy the target areas along with the super weapons.
Talk about massive arm. What is that? Carnival ride?
Hello. Michael. How's life treating you?
Richard.
What do you think of my cute little pet? Thanks to him, the people of New York City are right now festively running around and trying to escape. It's like a big old carnival. It's like Mardi Gras in New York or something.
You are a sick...
Take a bite from its super energy wave phaser. It'll get you high enough to reach heaven.
Richard!
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
If what he said is true, this'll be dangerous. Run away for now, Mr. President. Mr. President, that Daddy Longlegs gets its energy wave from Daddy Longlegs never knew that overgrown daddy. He's headed for the scrap heap. Manhattan will soon be back to its glorious hustle and bustle.
Yeah, New York City is, and always was, built to last. Right, Jody?
Of course, Mr. President.
I'll head to Liberty Island to rescue my men. And the reason is... because I'm the president of this great United States of America.
Mr. President, why did you come to save us after we betrayed you?
Jody, I can't turn my back on a friend. And the reason is, I'm the President of the United States.
Mr. President, don't come near. It's a trap!
Hey there, Michael. Are you still playing the hero?
Richard!
You just don't get it, do you? Freedom is dead. You and your men and this symbol of freedom will all perish. Go ahead and cock your weapons. If I direct these missiles behind me, that goddess of liberty and your cute little secretary will all be blown to smithereens. Round 2! This wild dog of war is on the move, Michael. He'll bite you if you don't move it. Now, hightail it out of here. Oh, I almost forgot. Time for my afternoon tea. Nothing like sipping some delicious Darjeeling tea and watching you getting your clock cleaned.
Apaches! Not just Apaches, Mr. President. You're alive! Us resistance soldiers are known for our resilience. Between the tank and the Statue of Liberty. Kill promptly and effectively. That's an ironclad battle tactic.
Mr. President, my boys were successful in saving your princess. I'll connect you.
Mr. President? How can I ever...
Jody,
Yes?
sorry to be late.
Mr. President,
From the skies above Liberty Island, this is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. To viewers in America, make that the world. Did you witness the truth reported to you live on DNN? Did you witness Vice President Richard Hawke's dreadful nature revealed? As I have been stressing all along, Metal Wolf was the truly righteous one. While the world may have doubted you, I always believed in you. Thank you, Metal Wolf, and thank you, Michael Wilson.
Whatever.
The enemy seems to be concentrating their power around the White House. An overwhelming number of defense forces, unlike any yet seen, are predicted to be on hand. The shape of this underground base is highly complicated. There is a strong possibility that the target area is closely coordinated, skillfully attacked to prevent reinforcements and coordination between target areas. This is the granddaddy battle of them all. Annihilate the target areas and take back your White House, sir. This mission goes by the call name... I'm Home, Operation White House. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Let's party! It's good to be home.
The above-ground route has been sealed off. But if you take back the underground base, the enemy will surrender and open the barrier. Now aim for the target areas. Now get out there and rock their world. President, watch out for landmines in the passageway. That's an anti-special mobile suit landmine, which was popular during the Arizona insurrection. Mr. President, you are experiencing radar trouble. You can't move carelessly about until the radar jamming station is destroyed. Mr. President, the radar is back online. Now the traps are easy to detect. This target area seems to have supplied the fuel to the flamethrowers. 3 target areas remain. Which do you want to destroy next? Base has stopped. This target area seems to have powered the energy guns. Gas is being released! Let's destroy the targets releasing the poisonous gas before the density reaches 181 ppm.
How do you like me now?
The number of enemies has really decreased. There's one last target area. Mr. President, the poisonous gas has been stopped completely due to the target areas being eliminated. The enemy surrendered at long last. What's this? Were we lured out? Who did that to the White House? They shouldn't call it the White House. They should call it the Fight House.
Don't get distracted, Jody. Time to redecorate. Fast and to the point.
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted.
Mr. President, peel off that unsightly armored exterior. A scaredy cat missile is being protected in a sturdy shelter. When the shelter opens, that's your chance to attack.
How do you like me now?
Again. Mr. President, let's finish this. You're home at long last.
And here to stay. I'm back, America.
The Vice President Richard Hawk waits for you in Las Vegas. My only advice to you is this. Beat him to a pulp. This mission goes by the call name... Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President. We believe in you.
Richard, come out!
Oh, Michael, you're so sweet.
Richard!
And for that, I owe you. You canceled all my dreams and plans. So now I've got a nice little present for you. Here! Let me ask you one last thing. What do you want on your tombstone? What do you want it to say, huh, Michael?
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted. Wow! What a relief! You showed him who's boss, Mr. President.
Bravo, Michael! What lovely footwork!
Richard!
Now try dancing with me! This show's gonna run all night! Show for your Medal of Honor. Your Medal of Honor would look better on me. Give up! Sweet, sweet. Oh, you are so sweet, Michael. Like gulping a cup of condensed milk. Think you can kill me, huh?
He's on the move. Chase after him, Mr. President.
Richard, you can run, but you can't hide. You coward!
Coward? Michael! You gonna complain? He's a coward. I can't win. So shoot me, Michael. Or are you a chicken?
Knock that jerk off the roof. Show him who'll have the last laugh.
You break it, you bought it, Michael. You'll pay for the damages with your life. Now, Michael. Shall I take you to the next stage?
He's on the move again. Chase after him, Mr. President.
Lovely, eh, Michael? Doesn't knowing that it all ends here kind of get your adrenaline going?
Richard!
Michael! Ourselves. It ends here.
affect you, Mr. President. Mr. President, he's done for.
It's over, Richard.
Like hell it is.
That's the space shuttle.
You can't chase after that. Hey, Mr. President! Mr. President! Mr. President!
Ah!
That's pointless, Mr. President.
Nothing is pointless. And the reason is because I'm the president of the great United States of America. Yeah!
Mr. President!
Jody, I'm gonna step out into outer space. See you soon.
The Vice President has fortified the U.S.'s state-of-the-art space colony. He has concentrated an army of elite soldiers there with the plan to invade America from space. Knowing the Vice President's sinister nature, I predict he has some unexpected trump card up his sleeve. You must be victorious at all costs. The reason is because you're the President of this great land. This mission goes by the call name, Believe in your own justice. Best of luck, and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Richard!
Chasing 15 million feet after me. Now that's love. Well, I love you too, Michael. I love you so much, I can't stand it. So much, I want to kill you.
Hold it, Richard!
Mr. President, hurry up now.
Not for long. Take a long last look at the 200 billion stars in the Milky Way. Of all man's achievements in the 21st century, this is the climax!
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted.
Mr. President, the barrier's shut. You won't be able to advance if you don't destroy it. Mr. President, this might be my biggest hunch of the 21st century, but hurry up and destroy it.
Richard!
What do you stand for, Michael? Be certain now. As certain as the blood gushing out of your nose when I bash it in. Be certain of your death here and now. Now, come at me with all your body and soul. I'll hug you to death. I got stupid now. Michael, but now it's time for my wild card. Stop shaking in your heels, senorita, and fight like a man. And now for the finale.
Fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%.
Hey, why are you so damn weak? Let God pity your incompetence. You stole my... You're pathetic, Michael. The public who entrusted their futures to you. The resistance and the presidential staff. And your meddling secretary. They'll be disappointed in you for falling short of their precious expectations. Way to go, Mr. President! I'll never lose to you, Michael!
Mr. President, hurry and destroy it. Best of luck. Stop! A shooting star!
Jody, who am I? I'm the president. I always make the impossible possible, and I'm gonna keep on doing so.
Woo! Michael?
Richard, it was your methods that were flawed. Our love for America won't change. Ah!
Richard! This is one eternal flame with your justice!
Mr. President! You've exceeded the critical point. There's no way out! Mr. President? Mr. President? Come on, Mr. President!
No problem. I'm coming home. Jody? Tomorrow's gonna be another busy day at the White House. Richard!
Chasing 15 million feet after me. Now that's love. Well, I love you too, Michael. I love you so much, I can't stand it. So much, I want to kill you.
Richard!
Mr. President, hurry up now.
Not for long. Take a long last look at the 200 billion stars in the Milky Way. Of all man's achievements in the 21st century, this is the climax!
Mr. President, a UFO has been sighted.